Little video tonight. Not a full review, but maybe a little bit of an update on these CHIPPEWA Pierce engineer boots. These are a 6-inch engineer boot. These aren't actually mine, these are my wife's. This was really her introduction to quality boots. Up till now, or up till she got these, it was high street rubbish like Rocket Dog, never lasted more than 6 months. These are now 3 years old. They do need a bit of love, and that's what this video is going to be about. But absolutely fantastic boots, really. And I think she's converted to quality footwear from now on. You know I am, but I think we might have a second boot fan in the household now. So, as I say, these are 3 years old. We will have a quick look and see how they're doing. But the main thing here is they really need some care. These haven't been conditioned or looked after for probably about 12 to 18 months, and I think they've got a fair bit of life left in them, but they do need to get some of that oil back into the leather, and I think we can make these look quite nice again if we give them a bit of love now. So the plan will be, first thing we'll do is we'll chuck in some shoe trees just to try and even out some of those creases and just get some of that shape back. We'll give them a brush down, might even give them a little bit of a wash, and they're pretty muddy, lots of ingrained dirt. Probably use a gentle saddle soap, something like this. This is actually from Finley's. I think Finley's have stopped making their sort of boot care products now, but quite a nice little gentle saddle soap. Then we will give it, obviously we'll let it dry, and then we'll condition it to get some oils and nutrients back into the leather. And we'll probably be using some Armstrong's All Natural. Seems a popular product still. It's nice and sort of oily and waxy and quite nice and thick. I do like Chamberlain's, but a bit of a thinner product, I think. So we really want to load these boots back up. And finally we'll get some sort of boot shine and some finishing sort of wax, just to waterproof it and protect it for the future. Probably give it a little bit of buff, put a bit of shine into it. But yeah, hopefully we'll get these looking well, at least presentable again, and extend their life. So what we'll do is we'll come in, have a little bit of a close-up, and show you how they've been doing over the last 3 years. Just come in and see how they've been faring over the last 3 years. First of all, you'll see that they're really dirty. All this needs to be cleaned off, certainly around the welt. That's the one place you really do need to look after. The sort of dirt will wear out the stitching, and it will just shorten the life of your boots. And also you can see around there it's dried out the leather a little bit because it's always been kept dirty. So it's maybe sort of starting to peel back, but I think it's holding up all right. Not past the point of no return. You can see the nice sort of burgundy coloration on the toe cap there. It's starting to sort of fade away as it dries out, sort of a bit kicked off. Really needs some love. The heel caps are still solid, but there's a little bit of chipping there where they've been sort of kicked on and off. Won't be able to fix that up perfectly, but we'll certainly get that looking a little bit healthier. On the soles, we won't be doing much on the soles, but you can see I guess that's cork impregnated into the Vibram sole there, little dots and stuff. Not faring too badly, plenty of wear on there, but nowhere near wearing through to the next course. Nice thick soles, no issues around traction on these, so plenty good enough for now. Obviously the stitching is worn off, but to my understanding that's probably mainly during construction. That's important, just to hold everything together. On the heel, that's a little bit more rounded off than one might like, but I think they're still comfortable for my wife. So, you know, if you were going to do anything, maybe you just replace this heel stack, but no immediate complaints there, so we'll be leaving that as is. As I say, the leather is creased, it's dry, it's lost a bit of its colour. Maybe, not for this video, but maybe we could do some coloured polish just to get that looking sort of nice again, but I think you'll be surprised at how nice we can get that with a bit of conditioning. Obviously up on the quarters here, pretty creased. Don't think we're going to be able to do much of that. Naturally they sort of relax and stack like that. But yeah, I think these are doing pretty well actually. There's been some discussion, certainly I saw another YouTuber commenting on CHIPPEWA's output being maybe dropping off in quality. These are a good few years old, but I thought these were really good actually. Just a ticket for what my wife was after. And yeah, so we'll give it a bit of love and we'll see how we can get these looking a little bit nicer. Giving them another few years of wear, I think. So the first thing I did was put in some shoe trees. Strangely, I'm absolutely religious about using shoe trees on formal shoes, but never tend to use them on heritage boots like Red Wings and stuff like that. No harm using them. It helps keep them straight, stop the creases forming, and helps wick out the sort of sweat from day-to-day use. Then it was a case of giving them a good scrub down. As you saw, the welts were pretty muddy. Just cleaning those out with a little bristled brush. Protecting the welts is pretty critical. At this point I was regretting my choice of a small brush. Really should have used something bigger than this. Really should have used a kitchen sink, but that's YouTube life for you. Then a good wipe down, just with a damp cloth there. Just get the mud and debris out of the leather itself. And then onto some saddle soap. I actually switched out to this sort of traditional sort of horse riding style saddle soap. Normally I'd use it to strip out the sort of oils and stuff, but I just thought I'd give them full works this time. I did obviously strip out the oils on my hands, and I deeply regretted that. I should have worn gloves. So I let those dry, and just here you'll see a shot of some freshly conditioned ones and the dried saddle soaked ones. I really thought this was going to need a bit of polish to put some colour into that. And then just absolutely saturating the leather with the conditioner there. Normally you wouldn't probably want to be this generous, but I kind of knew that it would soak this up pretty quick. They were really dry, especially after saddle soaping. Of course, I let this sit overnight, and we'll see in a moment that it did all soak in. So little places like that you don't really want it clogging up like that, but you can brush it off pretty quick. So moving on to the next morning, you'll see quite a difference. They've gone matte, all the oils soaked in, ready for the what Armstrongs call the boot shine. The boot shine's a much thinner product, much lighter, nice citrusy smell, really sort of low melting point, which means applying it by hand is really easy. Just a light coat really, and then we let that soak in for an hour or so. I do like applying sort of conditioners with rubber gloves. It means you don't lose any into a sponge or a brush. It seems to be quite efficient, and you can get your fingers into the crevices. There you see it's a little bit setting on the top still, but we'll give that a brush off. So the next thing we did was give it going over with a soft bristled brush. That sort of makes sure the oils and conditioner are evenly distributed. Takes off any surplus. Maybe puts on a touch of shine. And just finally, just doing our buckles up, getting them presentable, ready to hand over. And then we just gave a quick going over with a stiff bristled brush, just to try and pick up a bit of shine. Well, there you go. We've given them a good old condition, polish, also a bit of saddle soap just to strip it all back. Hadn't had much care for the last year, 18 months. I think they're looking pretty good. I've kept the shoe trees in throughout. It's sort of straightened out a little bit of the creasing. More so in the right boot, so there's a little bit of inconsistency in the quality of the leather, but only a marginal one. Really nice deep colour back in those when I sort of took the saddle soap to them and let them dry off. A little bit worried about the actual colour in the boots, so I did dig out a good quality burgundy shoe cream. I was going to give them a little bit of a refresh with that, but I don't think it's actually necessary. Even on the toes where it was really scuffed, Most of the colour's still there. Might give it a little bit of freshen up once these sort of dry off a bit, because they're still super waxy. Give them a little bit of a polish, but it's hard to get a real shine on boots which are heavily waxed. I think they're looking good. Obviously up on the calf portion of the boot, still very creased, couldn't really straighten that out, but I think on an engineer boot that's what you come to expect. So yeah, another few years wear left in these, I think. Certainly worth a resole, quite good quality leather. My wife's very pleased with these, as I've said, so something for Chippewa there, because I think they've had a bit of a bashing over the years as their quality has maybe fluctuated a bit, but can't have any complaints with these. One thing I think I've resolved, but I have mentioned it in other videos, these was described as cordovan. Obviously cordovan is a horsehide, these very much not horsehide. It's just how Chippewa refer to the colour, which is, I think, a little bit misleading, but I think probably the price point allows you to understand where you are with that. But yeah, really pleased with these. Stitching's come up really nice and clean and white. The leather welt seems to have come back to life. It's not sort of coming apart quite as much because it was getting really dry. Yeah, really nice boots. Very happy with that. Hope that was of some use to you. Bit of ASMR, maybe I'll do a full 2-hour ASMR mix on it, but probably not. If you found the video useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you've used any particular products on your boots, whether they're Chippewa or Red Wing or anything, tell me what you like using. Always keen to find out what's good for your boots. If you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. Lots of boot reviews, bit of denim, bit of cycling, bit of everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, that sort of stuff. Love that you subscribed, and I think that's about it. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.